Uh, I need some more belts. And probably some inserters. We should probably, like, open up the buffers.
Yeah.
Alright, so I left room for an extra one. We'll just go here. There. Yeah, this is kind of why I don't usually do this way. This might have been a mistake.
What?
Well, if you look, like only two of the arms are filling because they can't
Yeah.
fill both sides of the belt.
Hmm.
So we're really narrowing our input. Well, I think we need to redo this whole thing.
Or, hold on.
No, yeah, I know. I think maybe there's not enough room.
Well, yeah, we'd have to just move. You know, if we got rid of one of those, that would solve that issue.
Nah, don't even do it with the splitter. Do it do it this way.
Oh,
That's harder. We would have to get rid of two then,
yeah.
or shift the whole thing to the left. Yes, I don't want to get rid of two. Let's get rid of none and move all of these ones on the left to the left.
Uh, I'm sure it'll make sense once I see you do it. Oh, okay.
So we just move these over like a couple more spaces. It'll mess
Hmm.
with the poles a little bit, but we can make it work. What did we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Right, and then we do this. We're missing one. There we go. And actually, That's like impossible to do on the other ones, actually. Never mind. As I say, we could split the input so they're going to both of them as well, but we would have to move the copper down a block, and then basically we'd have to move this blower setup down 2 spaces, and we don't actually have room to do that.
Not at the moment.
So maybe we'll do that later after we move all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So let's shift this all back.
Oh, you know what? I need like a pickaxe. That's why everything's taking so long for me to pick up. Oh, where's my crafting table?
Wrong game.
I probably should have made a steel axe. Oh, and you already moved everything.
Well, I moved the copper. The steel one needs to be moved. The hell are my electric poles? Alright. I think I'm going to... We don't have the space to do it with the copper at the moment, but I think I'm going to do it with the iron because that's the one we use the most of.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see.
But we should make the space to do it with the copper and the steel then.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise we're going to really impede our throughput.
You just made me like flashbacks to the difference between throughput and goodput and bandwidth. But everything seems to be moving along nicely.
There we go. Yeah, it's not like the belts aren't packed quite as dense as I would like them, but I think once we actually hook this stuff up, which we should probably do here, we probably don't actually need to 100% really load balance now either, honestly, because we're taking care of the load balancing on the other side of the buffer. So I'm going to pick up a lot of this mess that's in here. And I guess we'll just work our way back from here towards the ore. That way we can get the heights right. Now that we've got this up and running, with the steel production, things should actually start moving. You are too high. Well, actually, I guess that can be that high.
Yeah.
I could just move it on this end. Don't run the copper yet, though.
Okay.
Because
So, wait a minute. Don't we want... Oh, wait. Hold on. No, that's the wrong. That's the iron production. Or the steel production. Excuse me.
the steel's just going to have to curve a little bit. We'll leave a little bit of space here. There we go. Alright, we should be able to hook a lot of this stuff up now. You probably just want to take that the whole way to the top, don't you?
Well, the electric poles are in the way.
Well, then we should bring this belt down.
Okay.
Because realistically, you want as few turns as
Yeah.
possible. Or we can just make underground belts and go under the poles. Because I can only really bring it down one if we're going to keep it straight.
Then you know what? Let's go underneath.
Yeah, I got plenty of underground belts, just not the fast ones.
I got the... Oh, I have plenty of iron in my inventory.
The accumulators might be a little bit of a problem. Okay, one of these is going to have to move. No one can just go there. I think that underground belt is backwards.
Yes, it is. Here, I got a red one.
Okay, well, you can switch it for a red one then. I don't have many red belts or red anything, so... And now I am completely out of belt. Steel is plugged in. I can just make a handful of belts real quick. Gonna be enough? I have no idea. Oh, freaking missed by one. That's annoying. Ugh, and that copper line is in the way. Oh well.
Well, we can bring the copper line down by one.
It's fine. We'll just deal with it. Change it later. We're early enough that fast belts at the corners make it so we don't really lose any density there. It's like everything's flowing through pretty well. Starting to back up a little bit, which is good. Copper should be coming down the line soon. I'm thinking maybe like outside of the oil stuff, maybe the next stuff we set up some auto crafting, like manufacturing for is
Mm-hmm.
electric poles and maybe the
Yeah.
red belt stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to move this stuff down and to do what we did with the iron there with the other stuff. Just looking at how spaced out the copper is on the output belts here.
Mm-hmm. I haven't even made it down there yet. But
It's not ideal.
yeah. Yeah. Well, at least the iron and the cop. Well, at least the iron is backed up.
The copper will back up soon too, but
Mm-hmm.
ideally you want both sets of arms to grab to be putting plates onto the belts.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty good. I would actually like to, when we get a little further in and we get some robots, maybe switch to a robot heavy setup instead of the bus heavy setup. Because I don't know about you, but I've never really built a robot heavy factory before.
I haven't played this game through the end before, so
I thought you've gotten pretty close, or did you
I've
just
gotten
like
pretty.
restart like 1,000 times?
No, I've gotten pretty close. To like I thought like I pretty much was like I know I was like researching the blue
Mm-hmm.
or the purple research,
Right.
and I thought I was like in the process of researching the last one, and then I don't know, we got a new video game or something, or started playing Elite Dangerous. I don't know.
Yeah, I have finished the game on YouTube, but that I mean that playthrough actually that initial playthrough probably started about a year ago.
Mm.
I think it finished last summer sometime towards the end of the summer. I think, and I know a lot has changed at the end game. Well, a lot's changed with the whole game since then, but I'll be interested to see some of the end game stuff. Now, there's a lot of that kind of stuff that I've actually not seen or even done anything with, like the stuff that uses these like red and green wire um, automation stuff. I don't even know
Mm-hmm.
the circuit network stuff. I haven't done any of that. But I think that'll probably about do it for today. If you liked the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more Factorio. Thanks for watching. Bye.